Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago,
getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Throwing to start the drive, Anthony.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Anthony escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Khalil Herbert.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Complete to Bryant.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Anthony. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he completes it to the tight end Knox.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Anthony. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off-play action. Anthony, they'll roll him out right.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw again.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down.
We dominate today.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 45 on second down, Carr throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
This is taken at the 18. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Ready. 45. White.
A final shot before break. Anthony. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback during this half.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 43 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting, as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he goes out right around the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw. Anthony. Quick toss to Knox. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterback.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Anthony. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On first down, Anthony.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Anthony escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Calvin Ridley from 4 yards out.
And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21.
Seven.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Anthony. And he's got it. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now the point after try for Santos. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. Now Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Anthony out to his left. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Off the bootleg. Anthony. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg. Anthony. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Dawson Knox,
a 7-yard touchdown grab.
and the Bears are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down. To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Carr going to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Carr.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, we could have had our shutout.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Bears, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.